Hi, this is Larry with Guys, Games, and Beer, and I'm at the Nexus Gaming Convention. And today we'll take some video of some gameplay and interview some staff and different people, and we'll just have some fun with it. Okay, back and still at the Nexus Gaming Convention, and Alicia and I have sat down to play some Talisman. We're playing the 4th edition of the game, and I think they've done some decent redesign on it with the expansions. Once I show the board, you'll see that the expansions wrap around the board, whereas they used to just sit off to the side. And I'll just roll the record, and we'll just play a few rounds. And you can watch. Hi, your name is?
My name is Jimmy.
And what are we playing here?
We are playing the 4th edition revised of Talisman. This is done by Fantasy Flight. And we are playing with 8 out of the 10 possible expansions for the game that are currently released. The only ones that are not on the board right now are Dragon and Netherrealm. Each of these, most of them add cards, some of them add sideboards. I have been a big fan of Talisman for a long time. I've played a lot of the 2nd edition, didn't get to play the 3rd edition, and then when they re-released the 4th revised, I picked them up and have been playing them as often as possible.
Alright, so which one do you prefer? Like if I was going to go to a used game shop and pick one of them up, the 2nd or 4th edition?
I always have a soft spot for the old one because it had some of the coolest expansions that are out there. The old Timescape expansion, the 2nd one, of course, is one that everyone knows, everyone loves. It's a great game. But I like what they did with the 4th. I think the game is just beautiful. The art is really good. The gameplay is really good. So, I've got a lot of money sunk into this version. I like this version a lot.
You're a cross-dressing podcast. I believe there's a gentleman over there who's Princess Celestia from My Little Pony.
I swear to God, I'm in the bloody Shining. Everyone's gone.
Okay, so this one probably.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of this edition. I think they've done a really excellent job with the license. I think they've done a lot with the game, so I like the 4th a lot.
You ever watch The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah. Yep.
They did play this game in The Big Bang Theory. In one of the shots they are playing it, but I couldn't tell what edition.
I haven't seen the episode, so I couldn't tell.
The IT crowd, because I was like looking at their shelves because you'd see different boards in the background.
Oh, so the IT crowd also has this in the background. So
my guess was it's probably the newest one because it's still in print. But, if one of the writers of the show had an older version, I guess maybe they brought that in. But, this is the only one that's currently in print.
Sometimes on that show, they play real games and sometimes they play fake ones.
True.
And when I saw this, I'm like, oh, I know that game.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, for our listeners, we're just going to play a few rounds and you can take a look.
If you're up.
I know what she is. Nobody, it's all like slight Shining. There's nobody here. 4. So, forward.
Deeper.
I figured out what she is. I thought it was Tails. Well, she's a Vocaloid named Red.
Oh, okay.
I feel cool now.
All right, so what do you got to do?
I have a follower, a wayfarer. You need not roll the die in the carries unless you wish. If you choose to roll, you may add up to 2 to that score.
Nice.
I like him. He's got a little bear head.
Wait, we're still hot. That's right.
Just the one.
Hall of Darkness. Not sure, I'll go in the Hall of Darkness. I don't think it's one space forward and draw.
That doesn't sound as bad as I thought.
Well, the grinder, strength 4.
Backwards was something.
Does someone like to roll for the enemy?
Sure.
He's +1 strength because he's a knight.
Congratulations to one.
He got a 1.
Yeah.
That puts him at 6. I'm at 4. I'm at 5. I will fate that because I think there's a reasonable chance I
You can do better than a 1?
I can do better than 1. We'll see. Yes. That puts me at 8 and him at a 6. Alright. Go ahead. One space. Yeah, this is the end of this. This will be the end of that event. You can move to any region, any hills in any region. So you could move to hills in this region. 2 dice.
So that'd be a quick get out if you wanted to just jump out.
It is. Yep. You're up.
All right, and we're still just one.
Nope, we're back to rolling dice.
All right. 6. All right, so that's
2 cards. Wait, I'm sorry. Precipice. Draw 1 card. If there are cards here in this space. Everything's discarded at the end of the turn. Or draw 2 cards.
wait, I'm here.
You're there.
Yeah, so I'm either here.
How do we keep? You can fight the crown, sir. This is craft 3.
Craft 3, yeah. The what? Oh, it's night though.
It is night, so it's
That's
craft.
no fair. I would go here and draw a card.
Keep getting confused.
All
Sorry.
right. A Highland Raiders event. Hey, it's daytime. Highland Raiders attack you and abduct all your followers. Oh, that's no good. They immediately imprison the followers at the Ridgeway. What is that?
It's one of these spaces.
The Raiders then sneak away to their hideout in the discard pile. I did not like that event at all.
You used your minstrel ability to keep him?
What?
You used your minstrel ability to keep him?
Yeah, that's how I had him in the first place.
Right. So I don't think he's not.
It says followers.
Yeah, but no one else can pick him back up.
But I could go pick him up. I have to go back now. I ain't leaving him behind.
No lizard.
That's right.
I'm in the corner.
Draw a card, draw 2 cards.
I'm actually going to go back up because I want the talisman guy.
Talisman guy is 4.
Yeah, I know. I can't stop on that spot though.
You
right?
can't.
Yeah, so I'm hoping I can get like a 3.
Okay. Here's your cards. It's not a bad game.
Yay, I get another follow-up.
What's the lowest
Crap.
Unlimited followers, right?
Unlimited followers.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Dice roll.
4 greater. Hopefully, maybe.
Rooting for a 4.
5. 2 gold.
2 gold. So stick around.
And I guess he sits here forever.
It's there for
And then I'm rich. I'm wealthy. All right, follower. Yay.
What'd you get?
Add to strength.
Add 2 strength. Nice. Is it combat or just add 2 strength?
Okay, it's add 2 strength to your
During battle, yeah?
battle, but then does that not affect me?
It does affect you. Yeah, you must reduce your attack strength by 2 in second combat. So he's an upside and a downside at the same time. You don't have to pick him up. You could move him there. Followers, you never have to pick
No,
up.
he's good.
Right.
Oh, lost the turn.
You lost a turn.
Psychic's battle is different than crap.
You roll the 1, so do you want to roll that and move the Reaper or the Werewolf? Just roll dice.
Oh, we've been forgetting
Which
that.
one do you want to move?
Which one sucks less?
The Werewolf. Sucks less.
Werewolf.
So you move him 6 spaces.
Define sucks less. Worse for players?
He's better. He's better for players because and he can enter into the sub-limits.
I remember that in the second version. Is the werewolf that was in the first version?
No, the Werewolf and the Reaper are both
New.
to the 4. As far as I know, they're unique.
Who was it? For one of the cards, and they made it a.
The Reaper was a card, but they made it. There's a whole expansion for the Reaper in this edition.
Do the miniatures come with it?
They do.
Because in the previous versions, they were cardboard cutouts.
I'm going to retreat. Wise man.
Why did you only go 4? 6.
Yes, and then
Oh, which one did you roll? That one or that one?
I thought I rolled this one.
Oh, then this was mine. Never mind. Ignore me.
I gained a follower.
Clearly know how to count.
So if another character encounters me, the wise man goes to him. Oh, I see that's one of my craft. So if you land on my space, you get a wise man. You know, we got skipped.
But only if we choose to encounter you.
Right.
Alright, big roll.
Unless I evade
5 is more than 3. I want him back, so I'm going to take that. I get another crab. I'm that excited. With my trinket. My crystal shard of shardness. That's crap. They just add it with the card, right? That's what
Yep.
So then you lose.
I was right. 3. Give me my talisman back.
Right. You gain a talisman.
Now, how do you lose these?
Same way you lose any objects.
When it says lose all objects, or if you're dead.
Or if you're dead. Or someone can steal from you if they beat you in combat.
Now you got a big bullseye.
Bribe the guard. Pay 2 gold or are attacked by a guard with strength 5.
Not too bad. You can take them.
I possibly could.
You can take them?
I'm getting a little low on lives. I don't want to take the risk. So go ahead.
So if you're evil and enter a temple, is that a problem?
The temple space doesn't have any stuff.
It doesn't give you something good to eat.
Well, considering that half of the temple sucks.
It's less than half. It is slightly less than half that sucks, but the gains,
Slave, lose a follower, lose a life, lose 2 lives.
there are bad results.
Get lives.
Craft, you got a 1. You got it.
Okay, Larry from Guys, Games, and Beer, and how about you join me when we play a little Munchkin, Legendary Munchkin?
I'm excited to trade. Anything to trade. I just buy anything. And I have Excalibur that a wizard can use. Or not usable. Sorry, not usable by wizards probably.
Make sure you guys do not.
So anybody else can use it?
The game.
Yes,
I have a
so you
prize
can use
for the
it.
winner
Can I switch things in my
and
hand?
handouts for all the participants, so don't go running off until I get you your goodies.
Can I switch things from my hand to here and back? Yeah. Okay. Because that's only one hand.
Not anymore. You got a headdress. Yep.
Oh, hey.
Hey, that trade actually made me go up.
You're like an Indian.
Warrior? Are you a warrior? No, but you got something.
7
I'm a warrior thief.
and 5.
Okay, but you have stuff in your hands.
Oh.
You're not interested in Thor's hammer.
What do you got?
There's a thief on the table.
Oh. Oh, that's better than this, though.
What do you got to trade that's good? I have no class, no race.
Can't trade
wanna-
classes or race.
No, I
wanna
know,
trade
but
this?
I'm just saying,
I get a 5, you get a... Oh, you have something in your hands already.
well, but only in one hand, though. Is that a two-handed thing?
2 hands, so +3.
Yeah.
I thought what you were holding was a 2.
I switched it around because I got it. I thought Excalibur had to be used by wizards, and I saw it was not usable by wizards. So, same bonus, but all right.
Otherwise, Merlin would have used it himself.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna sell these for a level. What the heck?
There you go.
Well, it's expensive. No, I won't yet. I'm not desperate yet.
Not yet.
Go ahead.
Listening at the door.
No, but you could use your wizard ability.
Where's your plus
Discard your
12 come
whole
from?
hand,
Just,
you know,
I'm trying to get used to how that
But you're
all
going to
adds
draw a
up.
card.
Okay, so I got the Magic Bassoon for 4,
Okay.
the Bark Armor for 3 more, so that's 7, and then 7 in my actual level of 5.
Okay.
So that would leave it
so
12.
I have to count that in.
3, 6, 10. Actually, So, kicking the door down.
Kicking the door down.
What class are you?
Lemming Parade.
Claire?
Clerk.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Did you bust your door down yet?
I busted it,
Okay.
and now I'm gonna.
Did everybody see what you busted?
What is a lemming
No,
parade?
this is the Lemming Parade is play when you have failed to run away from a monster whose bad stuff does not include death. All other players starting to your left must also try to run away from that monster at a -1 penalty.
That's not a nice card.
No,
Told you they were not nice
It's almost a
cards.
table curse.
it is. I'm like, wow. Okay, so the stork, it's bringing babies. Any player may add 1 level monster to this combat without a wandering monster card.
+3.
No, it already includes plus 3.
Does it?
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, I'm 6. I realized my level is wrong.
So,
Riley went down.
Oh,
Make
this
sure he's
okay.
He got swapped.
So you're reading that.
any player that has a level 1 monster can add on to this without the wandering monster card.
Is that what it says?
Yes,
Is it undead, or is it something specific to him?
it's the stork,
Oh,
Ah,
got it.
bringing babies.
Okay.
So, it's
I
a
don't
1
think that's how
against,
that really
or it's a
works.
2 against my 10.
6/18.
That's what it says.
Yeah. There we are.
Okay, his monster says that if you have a level 1 monster in your hand, you may add it without a wandering monster card because it's a stork and it likes little babies.
Okay.
That's a little late.
I don't see anybody adding anything to it.
Kill your stork.
1, 2.6.
And yellow goes up a level.
I think the 2 people in last place should support each other a lot.
I was just going to ask you, if you have something you need to fight?
I'm there for you.
Okay. Everybody,
All right, it's my turn to listen to a door.
Higher.
You got your treasure and everything? You're good
Yes,
to go?
sir.
All right.
no, I can't hide and take a turn.
I used to have shoes.
It's my turn. That's all I
I
got
know.
to take a
If I get something
turn.
big, I will ask for your help.
Boom! Something exciting. All right.
Did you listen?
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. Furies. Heroes who punish the wicked. +4 against half-breeds or super. +8 against both. Okay, I'm neither, so that's good.
So he stays
Good
at
start.
6.
So I'm beating it by 6 currently. And what are you doing to me here?
Midas Potion, I turned it into gold.
Okay.
You'll get the treasures if you win, but you don't get the levels.
Ah, okay. All right. So, still beating it by 6.
Still beating by 6. He will get a level but no treasures. 1.
No, vice versa. You get treasure.
No, I'll get the treasure no level.
Oh, sorry, I had it backwards.
Yeah.
1, 2.6. Okay.
All right, and that was a 2. Oh yeah.
Like your school book bag. It works well.
Let's see. I got to do a little bit of a card dump, so
Hi.
lose the level over here.
Oh no.
You made your
Let's see here.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah, you will lose one in there. That's right. Yep. Go down to 17. Yeah, this is your level plus all your equipment.
Let's see.
Those are really
He's gonna get cursed.
What's that? Those, yeah.
No, card dump. I don't even think it affects you.
It was right here.
Okay.
One small item to discard.
Okay, I gotta get rid of one more.
I got no small items.
Nope.
Your sword is a small item, right?
I don't know. Is it? Oh, I suppose it is.
This
Isn't
is usable, but in my backpack.
That's
Gotcha.
a small item.
Excalibur's a small item?
One-handed is small.
If it doesn't say big on it,
It's a small
All right.
item.
All right.
Ooh, it cost you Excalibur.
But now you can use your big weapon.
Can I put that back in now, or do I?
Sucks.
That's what happens when you get ahead. We'll beat on you.
Alright.
It's good to be an elf.
Wait, you got to do your slam down the door.
That's what that elf was.
No, that was yours.
No, she drew
No, I
for it.
didn't. Pay
Oh,
attention.
you didn't do the listen?
I did it already.
Oh,
Apparently you weren't listening.
fair enough. Got a lot of things to pay attention to.
Come here.
Oh yes, let's... Slenderman! We can tell this is a newer game.
I can help.
Yes, Slender Man
only
has
have
just come out
those.
in
We're helping
Munchkin.
each other. So.
We're at a 15, so that's good.
Are we sure Slender Man's undead?
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm feeling awfully pathetic, so I need to get a move on.
Okay, so you're sitting at 9.
Plus his 6.
Oh, he's helping you. Okay, let's get
I will help you for no treasure.
Okay, you're taking his help.
Is he so generous for 1 second?
Should you up to 15. 15 to 12, winning. 15 to 12, did you work out your treasures?
You give me a treasure. Alright. I don't even care, I just want stuff.
I just want to not be in last.
2.6.
You're now tied for last!
That's quite
Doesn't it
exciting.
feel better?
Marginally. Okay.
You have company.
Keeping this one clearly.
Oh no, I'm in last!
Okay, so Alicia and I just finished playing the Munchkins Legends version, and our GM was Nancy, and it's been fun. And while we were talking, we learned a few things interesting about this version. So this is the Munchkin Deluxe version, and what were you telling me about this?
The Munchkin Deluxe version it's the base game. It's the vanilla version is what we call it, because you've got Munchkin Foo and Munchkin Bites and all those different flavors, as we call them. But it comes with the vanilla set. What's great about the deluxe version is if you've ever played Munchkin, sometimes it's hard to keep track of what everybody's level is.
Right.
So you work with a game board and pawns, so you know where the red player is in this case. And so somebody can't sneak up to level 8 and you don't know it because their pawn's on level 8, and everybody can now gang up on him and stab him in the back.
You know, I did find that convenient to be able to know where people were at.
You knew who was in last place, who you would willingly help, and you knew who was sneaking up when it was just the dice version, which is the original. It was a little hard to see what level everybody was on, but this was very nice to keep track of it. And it only comes, I take that back, you can get it online, stevejacksongames.com.
Right.
You can go through their warehouse and you can buy just the board.
Right.
And that's a great option if you're into Munchkin to keep track of it instead of using the roll-down dice. But the deluxe version comes with that, and pawns, the 6-sided dice, cards that you can flip over between male and female because we have gender changes.
Yeah.
But they tell you, okay, that's the color pawn you're playing.
Yeah, so these are the gender
There
cards.
you got your gender cards. What we were playing today was the Legends version, which is only available at Target stores. It was a special deal with Steve Jackson Games, only for them. Some of the cards are, as we found out, were just a little nastier.
So the cards are different for the Target version.
They are. What I did like is they went back to the original classes and races, but I did like the undead variety. It was a variant where you don't have to play wandering monsters to play an undead on top of an undead, so it kind of can really
They
zing.
self-spawn, as they say.
Yes, they do. Something I like to play, and you guys kind of liked it, was I went to BoardGameGeek.com in the file section. If you haven't been to some of the games, Board Game Geek, gone to the file section. There are files that are just incredible. They have a download for a sheet that looks like this. New players, this is really, really terrific for, because sometimes they don't understand that you can only have one piece of footgear, one headgear, one piece of armor, and two hands to hold weapons. Right. This way, if it's in the slot, they know I can't use it. And it just is very helpful. And I found out that the games that I run, the players really appreciate it.
Sort of cleans up the board a little bit.
It cleans up the board a little bit. It really helps the newbies learn the game.
I also was interested in now you had these kilometers. Did that come in the deluxe or what?
Kilometers? Let me get one. This is a kilometer. This is the Munchkin side, and then this is the Monster side. These are sold individually. I happen to be lucky enough where somebody had some and they gave them to me.
Oh, okay.
You saw me use an app on an iPad to keep track of the monsters versus the
right.
monsters.
Now I want to. We'll take a look at that in a minute.
This was originally what came out to keep track of things, but you see, you would have needed two to be doing that, and there's no reason why you can't do that. You know, you're in a battle. Set up a Munchkin, one for your Munchkin character, and one for the monster. Dial it up when people start throwing those cards down, plus monster, plus monster.
Right, otherwise you got to re-add and stuff.
Right. So somebody gave me these, enough of them, so by 6-player game, everybody can have one, and as they start adding equipment, they can just dial it up or dial it down as they lose equipment and levels, and keep track of where they are for combat, instead of having to sit there, count cards. Okay, I'm at level 6 and I got a +2 and a +4.
I did think that was handy, to be able to do that.
Why they don't sell these in pairs, I don't know. They're sold individually.
Right.
I was lucky enough to get them, though, and that's how I use them.
And then, now, you were using an app version of that.
Steve Jackson Games has a Munchkin app. Now, this app has the kilometer. This is what I was using for this game, and I use it when I GM most of my Munchkin games. And I just dial it up and dial it down depending on who's playing what cards and how things change. So you got at a glance who's winning. But it does more than just that. What you didn't see is it also rolls the dice for you. If we play Munchkin, and we're starting a game, this is level 1. Remember how you start level 1 as a human with no class?
Right.
Okay, level 1. You decide to use a bonus for this app. Totally legal in tournament play, unless it's specified otherwise. All those silly things you get are. Okay, you don't want to use it at level 1. You don't need it. So do you go to level 2? No, I don't need it. Go up. Level 3, okay, I want to get a boon. I think I need something. So you get a boon. Now you get to choose combat boon, non-combat boon. What do you want? So then you choose. Okay, that's what I got. So from now on, you get to use that.
Okay.
Totally legal in the game. But you use it once per game.
Once per game.
Coins once per game. Bookmarks once per game. All that stuff.
Okay.
But I like the kilometer. That's why I got it.
Yeah, that was the use of it. It was easy to keep track, and everyone could see it at the table, and I thought that was handy.
It very was. It really was. 'Cause you saw in the last couple battles how quickly those things changed.
Yeah, as people were just throwing cards and throwing cards and throwing cards.
And the winner of our game, he won because nobody had any cards left.
Yeah, it was attrition.
After a 48 to 48.
Yeah, we had a 48 to 48.
And he wasn't a warrior, so he couldn't win.
All right, well, thanks for showing us a few
the deluxe game, a little bit about Legends, and some of the add-ons you can get for them.
Okay, all right, thanks.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks. Probably what we're going to do is we're going to edit this up a little bit. Let's check in on some Artemis.
So watch the homings. There's 2 ships there, launch homing on each one. And then start firing phasers. We'll see if we get a frequency on the shields.
Checking right now, Captain.
Just 25.
Frequency A for B02.
Frequency A.
Halt, you're passing them.
Oh.
Full stop.
Full of out. Shields up.
Yeah, and range is 303.
Heading 303.
Yep, 9 clicks.
Heading 303?
Yep,
one.
yep, 303, 9 clicks.
303, aye, sir.
My ability to overshoot my target is just unsurpassed. I generally speed by just to see what's there and then turn around.
Warp 1, 303.
Rear shields down.
Tell him to surrender.
B02 is still in good shape, Captain.
B02, hit with phasers.
They surrendered. K47 is surrendered, Captain.
Alright. Can't fire until you get a real one.
They're hardly damaging us
Load
at all.
it homing.
Range 300 meters, Captain.
Fire on homing as soon as it's loaded. Watch the red line.
Yeah. From 3 to
Now
2
in
is a big
phasers.
jump.
Be able to hit with phasers now, sir.
Shoot right.
Win.
Phasers. Increase maneuver. Does he just click to shoot?
What frequency is that?
Frequency A. Frequency A.
Hit A. Change your frequency to A.
We're spinning. Yeah, oh no! No, don't take us away! Range increasing to 800 meters, Captain.
Load a homing.
I didn't think it's the way he was maneuvering on us.
Heading 157.
Keep firing.
Front shields on enemy 67, Captain. Front bogies down to 42. Bogey front shields almost down. Bogey front shields down. Rear shield disabled on bogey. Surrender.
Surrenders!
Is that it? I think that's it.
Another sucker dies.